Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to show you this Lampi F15T12 Fluorescent Striplight. Now I got this strip light a few months back from a restore, so here it is. It's a pretty small strip light. I'll go ahead and measure it here. It is about 1.5 inches wide, 2 maybe. It's about as wide as the T12 fluorescent lamp that goes in it, a little bit wider. And then, on this side, is about 3.5 inches tall, and it is exactly 18 inches long, a little bit more. So, this is a nice small strip light, could probably be used on a larger cabinet with like a larger lip on the bottom for an under cabinet light. But this wouldn't work on some of the ones that have the shorter lip. Like we have cabinets in our kitchen that have like a really short lip, and this wouldn't really work with those unless you want a lot of glare. But anyway, we'll take a look at it from the side again. As you can tell, it's taken a little bit of a beating, but that's okay. We do have a switch on the side, which produces a very nice snapping sound. Love that. And we can see the lamp inside alongside the plastic cover, which I don't really like, but we'll take a closer look at that shortly. On the bottom, we have these holes, which I'm assuming are for screws if you wanted to mount them. Though it's not very effective because it's not really a keyhole system, so you're kind of stuck with it if you decide to mount this on screws. Or maybe there's some way to get it off. I don't even know if those are for screws. They might not be, but I don't see anything else on here for screws, so I think that's what those are for. But it's cool, you can see inside a little bit and stuff through those. Here is where the ballast is held in. There's just a vacant hole here, nothing there. And then these plastic pieces are where the starter socket snaps in, because of course this is preheat. At the end here, that's what it looks like. And on this end we have a 18 gauge 2-wire cord coming out. It is SPT1, not 2. It is very thin. Oh, here it is. It's not etched in. It's just printed on. 18-2 SPT1. And it's got one of these old style plugs, but it is polarized. So that's nice, a lot safer than some of the other older plugs. I'm gonna assume this is from the 1980s. The bulb is actually from 1984, so I would assume the fixture is just as old, though it could be older. Well, we'll go ahead and remove our diffuser here. A closer look at our bulb. And yes, I don't really like this diffuser because if we take a look from the side here, you'll notice it snaps onto the lamp rather than the fixture. And the issue is that you can't use a T8 lamp with this because of that feature, because this will not latch onto a T8 lamp. Not a very big concern, but it just kind of limits the replaceability of this, because you might not be able to find a T12 15-watt bulb at certain stores. Well, anyway, here's the bulb that came with this fixture. It is the GE F15T12 warm white, 15 watt warm white, USA, 1984. Now, I'm going to remove this to show the sockets. However, I'm not going to remove the ballast cover because that thing is a huge pain to get back on. However, I do have some pictures from when I got this. I'll put some of those up on screen now so you can see what the ballast and starter inside look like. It's a nice old Phillips starter and a ballast that is rated for 118 volts instead of 120. So that tells you how old it is. This does have this type of socket, which I don't really care for these because if that black plastic part gets messed up in any way so that its slot doesn't line up with the socket slot, you're going to have to somehow twist that thing back, and that can be really difficult. So, yeah, I don't really care for these. I get that they're kind of like a safety feature, but really, who's going and sticking their fingers into these fluorescent sockets all the time and getting shocked by that? But anyway, we'll go ahead and put this GE lamp back in. Very nice high quality lamp. Well, that's pretty much everything there is to look at on the outside of this fixture. Now, unfortunately, there's no tags or stickers or anything on this fixture. I know it's a Lampi fixture though because the inside is brown. They did that on a lot of their fixtures. And you will probably, or might have already, depending on when I put them in, seen the pictures with the brown insides. Well, we'll go ahead and turn off the lights here. Very nice. And then we'll plug in this fixture. Let me find the outlet here. Jeez, where is this thing? Finally. Okay, it's off. Let's turn it on. And there it is. This is just a regular low CRI warm white. You can tell by the yellow wicker bands. We'll watch it start up one more time, I suppose. It's not really blink happy, it just fills in, which is kind of cool. Or we'll come up here and take a look. We have a lot of cool stuff to look at. So I'm holding it right above the camera here, facing into everything. CRI isn't remarkable. It's not bad. The reds are lacking, which is kind of surprising for a warm white tube. I think even cool white looks better than this for the reds. This color of Post-it note and the orange one too are also lacking, so obviously this can't really do really light colors like that. Here we'll move the camera so it's facing over here. We have more stuff to look at that's colorful. Yeah. Looks okay. Nothing remarkable. Not as bad as HID lights can be. Not as bad as a deluxe white mercury vapor would be, I would imagine. I don't even have any that work, so I have no clue what that would look like, but I would imagine it'd look worse than this. But anyway, I guess we'll look over here too There's more stuff. Like a plant which looks really washed out. This is darker than it would normally be. Yeah, so everything just looks a little bit worse. And we'll see what it looks like lighting up here too. It just goes in and then bright. Oh, you got some action there. Anyway, let me come back down here. Watch it start up a couple more times. Oh, it just kind of turned on. Alright, well, we'll take off the diffuser here. It gets a little bit brighter, of course. There's our X while the bulb is illuminating. But what I'm really interested in right now is looking through here. Because if I can get it at just the right angle, you might be able to see the starter glow when I turn it on. Let's give that a try. Nope. Okay, that'll probably give you a nice view. There you go, you can see it in there. Well, of course it's not going to focus, is it? Let's try that again. Nope. You can even see the Philips logo on it. There you go. So, that's just something cool I thought I'd show. You've already seen that starter if you watched the part where I showed the insides on the pictures I took. Well, we'll watch it start up one more time. Very typical start up. We'll turn the lights back on. And there you go. The Lampi F15T12 Preheat Fluorescent Striplight with diffuser. Well, I guess it's more of an under cabinet light. It's like a strip light under cabinet light. Of course, it's not really the same as those flat under cabinet lights. I don't even know what you call those things. But they're like the ones that are flat and they have the lamp on the front and then the ballast in the back. This is similar but not quite the same. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to subscribe and like, and don't forget to leave a comment. Until next time.